Well, good morning or good evening or good afternoon or good night or good grief. I'm just putting this out here for those of us who are not watching the Olympics. Maybe some of you started to try to watch the Olympics because this is the 26th, excuse me, and it started today. And in a lot of families in America and around the world, the Olympics happens every 4 years. The Summer Olympics happens every 4 years. And the coolest thing sometimes is the opening ceremony. Nobody watches the closing ceremonies because those closing ceremonies are like, who cares? But we like to watch the opening ceremonies and see what they, what feel thing they do, and and because it's always kind of cool, and see the parade of athletes, and wait for our guys, yay, go USA, right? We're number one, and it's sort of a thing that maybe you don't set this evening aside and wear your finest USA clothes or anything, but some people do. Uh, However, tonight was different. Tonight was different. I actually noticed a little bit. I noticed probably about maybe a couple hours before the opening ceremony started that the Olympics started today. Sorry, I've been busy. You might notice a little. My shirt's a little saggy because the worst thing in the world happened for a dude in the South. Worst thing. The AC here is not functioning nearly at its top level or its bottom third level. So it's the worst thing that can happen to a dude in the South, especially this time of year. But in any case, I thought, well, maybe I'll tune in. And my wife is here, and she tuned in, and we talked for a second, and she asked me if I'd watch any of it, and I said no, and she said she tried to watch, but apparently, if you're a Christian and you mean it, they don't want you to watch. They just don't want you to be a part of it. We're being cut out, and you know what? And certain things, I'm perfectly good with being cut out. When the CEO of Starbucks says that if you're pro-life, you can't you don't have to visit his stores. Okay, good enough. Your coffee tastes burnt and it's not flavorful. None of it is. No, thank you. I can get my dessert coffees at home, or I could just go to Dunkin' or Buddy Brew or somewhere else. I don't have to go to Starbucks. I'm not addicted to that crap. I'm not. Um, when Pink says that she doesn't want anybody who's pro-life to listen to her music. First of all, if Pink walked in this room right now, I would have no idea who that little white girl was. I have any idea. So, honey, you're not that important. We don't care. So the idea is that I don't care. Okay, if you don't want me to participate, especially in the opening ceremonies, then I won't. And I know that some people are saying, "Willie, you're being way too sensitive." No, this was an artistic thing. And no, the Last Supper, although it was described in the Bible, is not a central part of my faith. It is not. It's an important event. And yes, Leonardo da Vinci um, painted something that he got from the scriptures. And no, it's not a picture. I mean, he wasn't there to photograph the event. Uh, but what we know is that the idea of this painting is a Christian is it's not even a religious one. It's a Christian idea, an ideal, and to see it parodied, especially in the way it was parodied, is not something I'm interested in participating in. Am I offended? Yeah, I guess. I guess some of you would say that I'm offended. Um, I just don't want to participate in it. That's all. Today at my second job, one of my teammates said, when you go into the break room, and there's a lot of people who go in the break room, and everybody there is from somewhere else, some different part of the society. And some of them don't really have any sort of notice or respect for other people's quiet or space or preferences. They don't. And sometimes there's a loud, offensive language and inappropriate things played on their phone or watching an inappropriate TikTok video or whatever it is. And he asked me what I thought, and I looked at him and I said, I don't care. I just won't be here. I'm not going to try to get them to change. I'm not. What they're going to notice is that Mr. Willie is never there. He's never in the break room. And if they're curious, they'll ask why. And I'll tell them. I don't like the vibe there. So I don't have to, and I don't have to go. So I don't go. I don't like the vibe of the left and progressives. So if that's the image that they want to portray worldwide, then I don't have to go. I don't have to watch that event. I don't have to participate. So I won't. So my guess is that some of you have made the same choice. And if you haven't made the same choice, I want to know why you haven't made the same choice. I want to know why you still go to Starbucks. I want to know why you still go to Target. I want to know why you still go to Disney. I want to know why you still watch the Olympics. I want to know why you still do. And I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. I am not angry with you. But I think for your own sake, you should explain why. That way you can hear yourself. My name is Willie Lawson. This has been the Morning Report. Morning Report is published on fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sake, y'all take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.